Hello everybody, 안녕하세요. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to go over your medical exam. So as part of the EPIK process, you need to undergo a medical exam when you get to orientation. Okay, so don't stress. I know I was very stressed about it beforehand, and I couldn't really find a lot of information on the medical exam when I was doing research on YouTube. So today that's what I'm going to be doing with you. I'm going to be going over all the things you need for your medical exam. Okay, so first thing I think we need to talk about is the cost. Okay, you're going to have to pay, I think it's 80,000 won. Yeah, between 70 and 80,000 won. You're going to need to have this in cash, so make sure that you have when you arrive in Korea, 80,000 won in cash. I will leave the South African conversion for those that want to know how much that is in rands for you somewhere. And then when you get to orientation, I think on your third day or your second day, you will go through your medical exam. And the medical exam is very important because if you do not make it, if you don't pass your medical exam, you are at risk of being sent back to South Africa or whatever country that you came from. Yeah, so please make sure that I think from 10 p.m. the night before your medical exam, you're not allowed to eat or drink anything. You can have water, but in terms of like food and stuff, you can't eat or drink anything. And then on the day of the exam or before the exam, say about a week, you're not allowed to have any medication in your system, so don't take any medication. Okay, and then it's the day of your actual exam. Okay, so for our intake, we had to take our medical exam in the same location as our orientation, which was at a university. So there will be like a designated space for where you can take your medical exam. I don't know if it will most likely be the same for the next intake, but I know in the past they used to transport the EPIK people to the hospital to take it at hospital, but I don't think that with this intake that's coming now that they will be doing that because of COVID. So you will have your exam at the same location that your orientation is, and so the first thing that you're going to line up, and then you're going to pay your money, and then from there you're going to go to the first station. And if I remember correctly, the first station was they checked your height and your weight, and then they record that, and then from there on you move to the next station. It's like that kind of test, but then they also have like a color eye test to show you what number do you see. I don't really know why they do that one. And then they take your blood, so then you they draw blood. That would be the next station, and that was the station that freaked out a lot of people. I think that people were most nervous about the drawing blood. And then once you've done drawing blood, the next station you go to is a chest x-ray. So they will you will do another chest x-ray once you get to orientation. So because I know in South Africa you have to take an x-ray beforehand before you fly, and then again at orientation for your medical exam you will have to do another chest x-ray, so just be aware of that. And then lastly, they take a urine test. Okay, so this is where they check to see if there's any like drugs in your system, I think. So that's why it's very important to not take any kind of medication before you are about to take your medical exam. Maybe like say like that entire week, just for safety's sake, don't take any medication, just so that your urine test is clean. And yeah, so once all of that is done, you are then allowed to have some lunch. I remember us going back to lunch after our medical exam, and then you don't actually get to see your medical exam results the next day or the day when you leave orientation. You will get a little envelope with your results in it. Do not open it. I was tempted to open mine just so I can know what's happening, or I can know what my results were, but don't do that. So you take that envelope with your medical results, and then when you get to immigration with your co-teacher, that's where you will hand in your medical exam, and the immigration officer will check your results. And if there's anything that showed up on your results that's like a cause for concern, the immigration officer will speak to your co-teacher, and they will deal with it there. But if everything is okay, then you will then proceed to applying for your ARC, your alien registration card, which is like your identification card in Korea. Yeah, so that was the exam, and yeah, if you have any more questions regarding your medical exam, then please let me know. I'll be happy to answer any of those questions. You can send me a message on here, or you can send me a message on Instagram. I will respond to either one of those. And yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Thank you so much again for tuning in, and I hope that you have a good day. See you next time. Bye.